Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mini Motorways. Today we're going to be taking on Beijing. Now, I'm not a big fan of Beijing, but you know what? We got to get through it, and the scores are pretty reasonable. We're going to be looking at around a 2,500 score mark to beat. Hopefully we can get around 3,000, which seems to be where the scores kind of finish off. Let's check the leaderboard. It seems to cap out around 3,000, but wow, Burak at the top with almost 8,000 points. So there's definitely a strategy that only one person has figured out so far. So I think if we can get to 2,500, we've done it, but I'd really like to hit 3,000. So let's see how it is and see if we can do it. Now it's been a while since I played this map. I do know that this is the right side spawn, which is a little less common than the typical left side. Usually you spawn somewhere down over here. But obviously, we're over here, so that's not the case for this one. Now, for those that don't know about expert mode, we're going to be doing a lot of it in the next couple weeks, but this mode allows you to have these additional challenges. So, for example, roadways can't be destroyed. That's the big thing. The other thing is that you get a set number of rewards, and then after that, you get just roads. So we'll be choosing probably motorways on the next one, and then bridge, motorway, bridge, maybe a roundabout in there somewhere. But we want to get all 5 motorways, and then whatever else we need. It's an interesting spawn. We can cut through here without using a bridge, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that. And then just cut right through here. Now the other thing we can do, these roads are already blocked in, but we can still work with it like this. So pop these up. Houses are the only thing that can rotate, so we can do something like that. Ooh, but this is a problem. I see, okay. Yeah, we might have to just sacrifice it. Let's see where the rest spawns, if we get any more or not. Otherwise, I'll have to get a little creative. We could go over the top, but we'll have to wait for that, which means we'll have to play some games with this road. You can delete them if it's still in that like semi-built kind of style. And I think it's a good thing that we canceled that because we're going to want to bring these across here and probably red all the way up and around. So let's just hold off. I'm just waiting for this to grow upwards. Hopefully it does. Hopefully the next one is up. Now this is what I was talking about. You get 8 weekly choices, so you can choose a bridge if you need it, but it's usually a good idea to grab the motorways first, and then you can't choose motorways on the next week. So you have to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm just holding the mouse cursor down so I can see which way the border grows when it does. It's a good way to just keep that in mind. And we can still do our juicing strats. So we can put all these onto this road, get the cars going, and then delete the road. That is totally legal. We can do that no matter what. We can do that here as well, and then delete the roads. So we can still service these until this expands. We just have to be a little bit more, we just have to do a little bit more work for it, I guess is a good way to put it. All right, we come back and we do the same thing over again. Now, obviously we can't do this forever, but it does let you see where the spawns are going to be, and then act accordingly, depending on, you know, what's there and what's not. Now, we got the blue down here and blue spawning over there. I think this will be the path, because we don't have any other options. So this will be decided, and we'll kind of snake it down and over like this. That leaves a little bit of space for yellow to spawn in here, but, you know, we want to keep it pretty tight, because this section right here is super important because, you know, it's a single bridge to get across, but one more tile forward becomes 2 bridges, so we can't do that. All right, so everything's set up. Blue, that's permanent now. We've got 10 roads left. The map has not expanded upwards yet. Once it does, I'll be ready. Okay, send these again. It's a little early on that one. And we'll grab a bridge, I believe. Yeah, because we have 2 here that we might need, and we need one here, and there's little waterways over here as well. Make sure to delete that road. I don't want to keep that around. Just keep holding. We really need that. Oh, we got an expansion to the left. Not very good. Need an upward one really badly. It does expand on a set movement, so we can kind of expect it to go in certain directions, but I don't know that. So we kind of just have to leave it to chance almost. Let's do that. Disconnect. Ooh, that's not good. I think we'll have to do the same kind of pumping technique for this just for now. So it doesn't get a little out of, or too out of hand, I should say. There it is. Okay, we got it. So now we need to go up. And we'll grab one more space like that. And over. If we put the road, I'm thinking like this. Then we can hook these ones on and flip them as needed. So there's 2 for that. Then down here, we can just continue this road into the yellow population down here. There we go. That was what I wanted from the start. Not sure what I'll do about gray yet, but we could maybe do something with motorways, maybe a roundabout right here. That might be it. We might have to grab a roundabout instead of a bridge, just to kind of deal with that without disrupting traffic too much. There's the blue, okay, and it's directly connected to the red roadway. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we can just do it like this. And that does mean we can bring these across. It's not terrible. Hook these right into here, perhaps. And a yellow on that. Oh boy, okay, that's really bad. Wow, that's really bad. We could abandon this roadway. Like if we said, blue, sorry, you're gonna get the short end of this stick and just rotate these off. This could be a yellow and gray road. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. And then put those on here, and then we do have to do something about this. Something like bridge across and over. So blue doesn't get the best end of this deal, but we do have this set up here, so it kind of works out better. I don't want to use this one for anything other than this one, just because of how close it is. And this is a little bit of a messed up situation as well, but it works, at least for now. We can always rotate these ones down as well. So this is actually a pretty convoluted but decent setup. Kind of works. For an expert mode map, this is working out decently. We haven't used our motorways. We've got one redundant road piece, but that's fine. Let's grab... we've got one bridge. Oh, this might be a risk, because if... Here's the thing. If we don't grab a bridge now, we're going to be grabbing a motorway next week. So the next time we could get a roundabout or a bridge is 2 weeks from now. So I think, based on our start location, we have to go with the bridge. Even though I really want that roundabout to kind of fix this up, or, I don't know, fix something up. It's all kind of messy. Fix this up would be great. Like, just put in another road here that's shorter. And that's the other thing you can do with this. If you are playing expert mode, you could put in a road that is just really snaky, because they'll always prioritize a shorter road. So if you give them a shorter road, then they'll take that and forget about the one that you built before. That might be a little bit advanced, but it does work. It's definitely a good technique. Now, I don't want to use our bridges, so we'll just come through here. I'll pull it one to the left. I could pull it tight here, but there's no point. It's actually better to pull it this way, because then you can block more spawns later. There we go. That's pretty good. Now at this point, I'm a little concerned. We could get some spawns in here that are bad, so I'm going to block some of these off. Some of the places where you could get places where you could get a destination wedged in, I'm definitely going to block off. Like, I think maybe one could spawn in here, so it's good to just put a road in there, waste a road kind of thing, just in case. It's called insurance. And we'll put these ones on this line, so this line will be a more disrupted, but it works out a little bit better for this one in the middle. And eventually we can just flip this one. That'll just help out a lot. We still have all 3 motorways, so far we're doing pretty well. I'm feeling mildly confident about this one. Okay, we're getting a lot of green over here. What I'd like to do, pause that thought for a moment. What I'd like to do is set it up so that if I need to, I can always flip these off. Let's imagine we get a green spawn over here and we don't want them connected. How can we rotate these to get them off of that line? So these would have to go this way, down. These would go this way. So I'd actually want this one to point up and join here, because eventually I might need to point them down. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now this one, I think we'll want something like just gray along the inside line, and then we still have all of this space available. I'm gonna put a road in like that. Because there is another color that spawns in here, and I can't remember which color it is. There's the green spawn that I was worried about. Aha, okay, so see, this is all still set up properly. We can still rotate all these, make a little cluster, send them across. We can add a road in to make it even more powerful. I think I want to keep some of these on this line and just take most of them off. So we can send these 3 across into this right here. I don't think I want to run a road all the way across. This is a good use of a motorway. I'll throw that right there. Oh wait, these aren't dry yet, so I could even clean that up right there. That's perfect. There's a red spawn, pretty decent. Let's wait a moment. So now we still have a bridge. I think this is a good time to get some sort of traffic management, so let's go with the roundabout. And on this one, let's see. I think I want to maintain this lower area, just in case. Same idea here. I want to keep this pathway open for traffic down through here and across the river. So instead, I'll go around and up. I've got a couple weird spots things that could spawn, like over here, but most of the space that's available is either on this far side or down here. I'm okay with both of those because we have the motorways to kind of handle that kind of traffic. Is there a way to connect these 3? We could do this. A little longer path. Maybe something like that. And then we could flip these if we need to. I think I like that. I think I'll even flip this one now. So there's 4 here. I think this will level up eventually, so it's good to just have that there. And then we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is already leveled up though, so let's maybe keep this one there. Some red down here is actually really useful. Actually, let's pull this one farther out. It's a little bit of a waste of roads, but I want it to hook on right here. So we'll go up over here and then in. Again, this is just a good way to keep some sort of roadway open. So if I do need to come through here with another color, I can. In fact, I want to pull it back by 1. And it also blocks destination spawns a little bit better. So now nothing can spawn on this roadway, sort of. But it might spawn on this side of the roadway, for example. Oh, right, I forgot. Expert mode doesn't allow you to just put in roads. They'll always map on top of it unless it's connected to a destination. So these roads might not even do anything. Okay, that's good to know. I forgot about that. A very important key feature. Now it is the second last weekly choice. Let's grab one more motorway, our last motorway, and 10 roads. We don't have a lot of roads this week, but you know what? After next week, we're only getting roads, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm really concerned about getting enough motorways, and that is just horrible. Okay, let's see where the spawns are. I think it'll all be over here. This might be a good opportunity to make like a group to send across. That's pretty good. Let's throw this one on here. Local population is always good. We'll position the roundabout over here proactively, just because it's impossible to move it afterwards, so probably good to do it like this. I kind of want it so that it doesn't do any weird stuff when it comes off. So let's point it upwards and then should just do like a nice curve off. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I'm a little concerned about this yellow in here. There's only one population on it. We can pump these ones that way, but then this one gets a little bit shafted. Maybe we put that up there. See how that goes. Getting a little bit of a population group up here. Is this the opportunity I was looking for? Maybe I can shift it this way instead. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll put something up here instead as the main source, and then these three will just kind of hop across. We could even leave these for this one. It'll be closer. So let's delete all this. Point these together so they're a nice little cluster. Or a decent cluster. That's going to be that guy. That's a little bit scuffed. And we'll rebuild this in a second. There's the blue. Okay. We do have blue down here. We could connect more blue this way if we get enough roads. And we could use this as the second population group. Yeah. Okay, so that's unbuilt. Almost. It is Sunday, so we could hold off for a second and just get our 20 roads. Let's do that. Because this is going to need more. It's almost full. So let's just hold off. Okay, we get our 20 roads. We might be able to get away with no bridge. We still have one left. Let's see the board. So I need one bridge here, and if I don't have another bridge, I can't do a second population off this side. I think that's fine. I think we'll risk it. We'll risk a no bridge, and instead go for something more useful, more impactful, like a roundabout. So I think before anything else, I will set up this side. So blue and gray, we need another population going into here, not growing out of here. We could even use the roundabout here. I think that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, we could put the roundabout here that we just got, connect this, and then these grays can go down. Gray, up. I think I want to pull this down one farther. So we'll do that. And then something like that. So then these can connect onto it. Like so. And then these blues, we'll just kind of push them onto it. There won't be any like good setup for this, so we'll just kind of put them together as well as we can and slap them on. Okay, there's our final bridge use and a roundabout. And on this side, I think that was the location for the other roundabout. I think here makes sense. We could do here. And then instead of going all the way around, that would probably hurt blue more than help it. We could do that. That would connect green, red, blue, and yellow together. But they're disconnected enough that I don't think it's a big issue. Just kind of merge all of these together in one big gobbled mess. And then maybe I'll put it up here and pipe this across. We have one, exactly one road left. I think it's over here that makes the most sense. There. So now this is set up for the long term. This is set up for the long term. That leveled up, okay. Good thing we have this local one, that's great. More blue up here, awesome. I'm gonna leave this tree in here, because it's basically a free road. Like, nothing will ever spawn on a tree, so yeah, let's just keep it there. Okay, all right, week 9, can only choose roads from now on. So we'll set these ones up. We could probably rotate this to make it a little cleaner. These ones can come up and over, like that. So this green is basically set for the rest of the game. This green probably is good. We can always flip these over. What about this one? This one is probably the most dangerous one. And we can extend this road so it connects. I think we'll leave it for now. And I think eventually it makes sense to disconnect these ones as soon as the game tells me that these are closer than these. I don't think that'll ever happen, but, you know, it's probably better that it doesn't happen. I like the order here. So these ones are second closest, this is closest, and then the overflow is on the motorway. I like that. Gray having a little bit of issue, but we have lots of population for it. In a really unorthodox grouping, we might need to use a motorway later for that. This green is it could have been a problem if this was cut off, but we are not cut off, so let's fix that. 8 roads to play with, so let's keep it cut close. Maybe we'll bring it up by 1 and then over. 5 roads, 4, 3, 2, 1. We could go left 1, like that. That makes sense. There we go. No more green spawns? Okay, cool. I didn't need them anyways, yeah. Oh, okay. This blue is a little bit dicey. Are we using... Oh, we are using all the population. Okay, that's good to know now. Gray at the top. Again, that is helpful, as long as it doesn't get cut off in the next day or so. There we go. So let's build this out. I think it's okay to attach it to this side. So we'll come all the way across. There we go. So then gray comes in on one side, green comes in on the other. That way, if one is surging, the other one doesn't get cut off. That's always a good thing to keep in mind. Let's play this out. We have all these colors over here, and all the colors from the other side of the map coming across already. Yellow upgrades, okay. And, oh wow, that's actually a godsend. Like, once we get to surge population, that is like the best thing ever. Let's flip these back. I didn't actually mean to keep them like that. Bit more yellow. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a couple roads next week just to kind of clean things up a little bit. Like 3 here, 4 here, a couple here, maybe some up here to clean this up. Especially now that we're at 1,000 points, we'll start seeing surge population. Actually, you know what? This group right here might be able to service this independently. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, this is bad. Okay, turn that off. No, thank you. I think I'll just do a quick little... Don't have enough roads. Do that so that it gets the population in, and then flip it off. Just need to make it to Sunday. That's... Wow, thank you. Things are going great. Because we don't want these reds blocking blue, so we want most of it coming from the bottom if we can help it, and I think we can help it. Lots of things spawning. Holy wow, okay. That might be motorway use. Okay, let's pause immediately. We need to fix a lot of this up. Okay, this is a thing, okay. Is there a green and blue chunk that we can take? I think it makes sense to try and make this into a group up here instead of going across the motorway. Something like that. Or even, we could do this. Break the tree that we've been keeping alive. And we've got a group of, what, 5? That could hook into here with the motorway. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yellow upgrade on this line, okay. That kind of sets that one for that. That one goes that way instead. We do also have this group up here. I don't know about that. Yellow spawn on this road inside here. Okay, that's just garbage. That's the worst. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna start pulling from this. Oh, and I can't stop it. Oh no. No. That might be our motorway. We need to set up a population that is closer than this, which is this. It needs to go from here down to here. And yeah, interrupt red, it's more important. Wow, that is the worst spawn. Like, I should have noticed that. I was blocking off all this and then just completely forgot about that one. That's really bad. That's horrible. Oh no, that might be the end. We'll see. Okay, yeah. We're at 1,300. It doesn't look very good for the next 1,500 points that we're looking for. Level up on that one. The gray on this side is fine. This one is... I think gray is surging right now. Is that all the gray on the map? I think it is. I could flip this one this way and then this one up here. There's another one. Okay, immediately goes. That is such a terrible intersection, wow. But that's good, it's working out. This one is not. I think now that that's there... Oh yeah, okay, this is a problem. This blue's getting jammed in here. "20 road tiles? Does that help us in any way?" I could rotate some of these. So like that. These internal ones could ride this green line. That would cause more congestion for green, but, you know, save blue a lot of headaches. They'd just have to make this sharp turn instead of 1, 2 intersections. 3, really. That's probably a good idea, yeah. That levels up, okay. I think that spells doom for this line. It needs to be upgraded. A bit of gray isn't terrible. We can keep that one there. Bit of red up here, not useful. Got these yellows on this side, not doing anything. Okay. This is counting up. Uh-oh. I've kind of boxed these blues in. This, oh my god, that is... Wow. That's a thing. Wow. And where does this one go? Gee whiz. That goes to there. I could put blue on this line. That's not terrible. If it gets used, it gets used. Okay. Twenty more roads, nothing to do with them. Might be a good time to just look around the map and find all the spots where things could spawn and block those off. Like in here, I don't think that they could spawn in there, but we have roads to play with, so why not? Up here, this might be a spawn location. Better safe than sorry. Actually, this works out really well. I can put a road in here and then just shift this up by 1. We're doing okay until Surge. Like right now, we're at 1900 points, so Surge is happening. Blue is probably surging right now, which is why it's angry. Looks like gray might be next. A blue spot. How does that wedge itself in there? Wow. I hate it. That actually really sucks. So it has to go onto this. There's no doubt about that. I could hook it onto this, and then... Geez, like... No, I can't connect those. I think it has to just go onto this, and then maybe prioritize these. Like, put more blue on this so that they're serviced more. On that side, that might be the end. That one right there. The one spawn that we can't handle. Maybe this? No. This. Get those cars going. Oh, these are not connected. Oh, oh no, I just connected 2 populations and they're stuck. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I just screwed myself. That's... Red is surging, which is also a problem. But now reds can go like halfway across the map. That's really not good. Yep, that's probably game. Oh, and we're still close to 2,500, but I don't know if we're gonna make it. Stop and go traffic. Yeah, I think that's it. Is there a panic button that we can push? Not really. No, this one's all used up. I can slap some red onto this. Yeah, this one's dying too. Yeah, I think it's over. That spawn right there, that's rough. Yep. Tipped the scales. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And we didn't hit 100 days. No, that's my goal. Oh, 1 day off. Yeah, should have put 1 road in here, because as soon as that spawns, we now have to worry about blues coming through this. Like, a blue from here can go through this road and up through here. That's what? 1-ish, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 intersections. Whereas before this spawned, it could only go to here. So that's still like, 1-ish, 2, 3. But 7 intersections for a blue, and then the same amount for a red, really. Like, maybe a little less. But it could go all the way across. Once this is connected, it can go from here through those 7 intersections and take the far route. So, yeah, it's screwed after that. And then we get hit by a red surge, and then it's over. Overall, though, decent. One mistake, I could have put 1 road there, and then maybe we would have been top scorer. But live and learn, I suppose. Beijing is always a little bit dicey like that. But it's time to move back to the menu, see how we did. Okay. Looks like it's a 79th, top 2%. So yeah, if we didn't do that, probably at least top 25 probably. But you know what? We can always try it again. I'm happy with that score. 2459 is the score to beat. There's only 78 people that have done it. So you could be the 79th. We'll be trying, I think Dar es Salaam is next. So we'll be trying that one. And then maybe we'll go to Moscow, one of the worst. But we'll see where it takes us. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.